Hey, I'm Silverland, and welcome back to Prison Architect. I honestly can't remember what I did last time. It's been a little bit of time, but I think between episodes I set out the construction of this foundation in order for um in in order for um the utilities area, as in, the generator and stuff to be constructed, because that really needs to get sorted out for this area in here. And I am just going to call in a large number of guards within that area there. And you know what? And basically, the plan for this video is I'm gonna carry on working on here. I'm gonna try doing the mail room, the chapel, and hopefully the cell block over here. This will be the luxury cells area that I'm thinking they're going to try and get the guards, leaders, and stuff into. Um, but what I'm going to work on first is the mail room. Okay, maybe I've already done the mail room. Okay, so you know what? Let's move straight on to the chapel. So, if we go on to... If this will just load... Is my mouse dying again? Hopefully my mouse isn't dying again. If we just go on to objects, and then chapel, then we can get a bunch of these items. We're specifically going to start off with the altar. And I believe that this is the center of the room, although it's not really as central as I'd have hoped, but you know what? It'll have to do. But yeah, that can be placed there, and I'm gonna do what I did for previous. Um, I'm gonna do what I did for previous things, and I'm going to set it out where one side is pews and one side are prayer mats, in order for it to, fit everything in and all that. Um, yeah, hopefully this will have the space for that. I can't be able to do more for the pews on that side, so I'm instead going to move on to the prayer mats. I wish this game had a function where I could just drag, like, all the way down here, and it would just fill out all that I want to get. Because it's kind of annoying having to place every individual one, like so. Um, but yeah, while I'm doing this, what can I talk about? I've tried it in the last episode, didn't work out well, but yeah, having my driving theory test tomorrow, as I'm currently recording. It might be on the day to like, it might basically depending on whether it comes out on a Monday or a Tuesday. Yeah, I'll have had my theory tests either the day before or the day that it comes out, but either way, may as well get it done as soon as possible, Um, hopefully I think I've prepared enough for it. Shouldn't be too much of a challenge, hopefully. Um, yeah. I've already tried this before, but the worst part about making these videos is when you forget to hit record. And that's already happened. And of course, there's a riot that's occurred following the attacks of my guards. So, yeah, but due to the fact that I forgot to hit record, I'm having to re-record this entire video. That is not something I exactly wanted to do, but it's something that's needed. Well, it's something that I had to do because I didn't really have that much of a choice. But you know, it should work out. And okay, there are an unfortunate amount of deaths. You know what? I'm gonna turn on free fire. Um, but yeah, that should get constructed. And then another thing I wanted to get done was you could see the guards trawling past with um. Blah, blah, blah. You could see the guards trawling past with the little health. Basically, what I want to do is also sort out the infirmary because I think the guards, as well as the prisoners, sort out their health problems in an infirmary. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Here as well. I'm going to be putting another door there as. But yeah, I essentially just want to get this infirmary sorted out, and it's a 2 gap over here, I think, like so. And then yeah, I'll get the infirmary sorted in there. And okay, I'm going to check on the deaths. What's causing all these deaths? Oh dear. There are a. Okay, is this a gang? Okay, this is. I think this is a gang fight. Well, it's certainly cut down on the red population. Because I think that was over 100 before. But I think this highlights a need for more patrols. Yeah, because I don't particularly have any patrols moving down. So I'm going. Actually, no, right, I'm going to cut this off here, and I'm going to make it a separate patrol for down there. So I'm essentially just going to make a patrol running along here. On the 2 section, I'm going to assign 3 armed guards and 5 regular guards. And then on the journey, during the eating section, I'm going to need to get some armed guards on here. I'm going to do the same thing here with 3 armed guards and 5 normal guards. And hopefully that will fit for all of it. And that also reminds me of the fact that I need to get this sorted out. This mess. Because I need to get all these patrols done, which I think I said I was going to do between episodes before, but I didn't. So to make sure that I don't forget, I'm going to do it now. Yeah, this should get done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be having 5 guards, armed guards assigned, and 10 regular guards, like so. Because then there'll be proper protection in this area, and we won't have any issues like the one we're currently having of a riot occurring in the area. And I don't particularly like it when riots occur in the area, and autosaving is pretty annoying in this. I just need to get that sorted out. Yep, there we go. And I'm gonna get these 10 normal guards put here. Of course, it hasn't gone through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just one more guard. There we go. And let's get the regular guards over here done first. One more. And the armed guards just there. Um, like so. That should be perfect. Right. Hopefully, there should be no more issues with guards in this area. Of course, that only works if you've got the correct number of guards, obviously. And it's apparent that we don't. Um, so, as well as regular guards, I'm going to need to hire more armed guards. I should probably get more armed guards in general, other than the current cap, in order to, um, fit for all of it. So, and despite only, you know, despite expanding the area, the guard area a decent amount of time ago, I haven't actually done it again. Probably because I'm slightly lazy, but you know what? I'm gonna do it now. And there's a tunnel there that I need to sort out. Just like so. And like that. I will have greater capacity for my guards. Right, and looking up here, has this been done yet? Yes, this has been done. So, what I'm going to do is, because there's no door in there, I'm actually going to make the access to the door inside. Just there. And I'm going to have utilities for the power station just inside of here. Yeah, perfect. And then, yeah, that should work for the cafe. That will all get sorted out. In fact, no, this needs to be priority. So I'm going to prioritize those items there. So, what was I going to work on? Ah, yes, the infirmary, because these guards need their staff. Right, so, yeah, fortunately, for you anyway, you don't need to watch me placing all these beds in, and any issues that come out of their placement, like just here, yeah, right there, because I can skip your time. And that is what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so now you lucky people got to skip me having to place all the beds. I'm going to ensure that we have the staff. Only 20 doctors. We need to get more doctors. I'm going to up it to about 50. I don't know how we survived on just 20 doctors, because I think we've assigned to areas more than 20. So I'm not entirely sure how we managed to survive on only 20, so I'm going to move it up to 50. And I'm going to increase the number of dog handlers we've got as well. Canine units. Let's make that 20 instead of the doctors, because, again, doctors are kind of need a lot. We don't have that many dog handlers assigned. But you know what? Hold on. Has this area here, has that gone in? No. It needs to get in new. So, right. I'm also gonna get this wall built because, it hasn't been put in and it needs to be put in. Are there still fights going on over here? Hopefully not, because I'd rather not have to replace more guards and prisoners. And you know what? I'm gonna turn off free fire now. And hope that it'll last. Oh goodness me, what are happening with these leads? Guard dogs are These leads are incredible. They're going over buildings. Be a canine dog in here. But anyway, I'm gonna make sure that we have all of our lights in place in these areas here. So this is powered on, and this is meant to be powering all of this area here. So I'm just gonna, no, common room we don't need to put the lights in because, you know, it's not like we have. Okay, it appears though that we'll need lights for the mail room. So I'm gonna create a grid pattern for it. Like that. And I'm also gonna need to assign guards into here. That hopefully won't be too bad. So I'm gonna stick now to a new thing of going on the 5th light. Like so. Every 5th light. Except for the center light, because that is pretty much in the center. From each light, so that way it'll have a kind of uniformity to it. But yeah, hopefully this will look half decent. And don't tell me they're right next to each other. Okay, even worse, they're one apart. They're two apart. Actually, that's not so bad. Are they actually 5? Are they actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, well, we just need to get the lights put in place. This shouldn't be too big of an issue to do, and it should be fairly easy, actually. It's literally just cross-referencing against the grid. And I can't remember what I did before when I forgot to record. 'Cause I think I did something else. What was it? Okay, please don't tell me I purchased that twice. Did I can't remember. Such a long time ago. I know it's only been a few hours, but it feels like ages. What was I was supposed to do? Silence is killing me. Right, okay, I'm gonna sort out the prisoners and the riot that's happening here. I'm gonna start with this bit I'm gonna start with the inside of there, because there shouldn't be anybody in there. I'm also gonna send guards into this area here. Because apparently this is a rioted area, despite the patrol being in here. Quite a bit in here, actually. Because if I look on deployment and section 3, yeah, the guards are there. Just don't see why they're not when they're supposed to be. And then somehow a prisoner, I think, has gotten themselves in there. Hopefully that'll get sorted out ASAP. Yeah. So, yes, I was gonna do the cell area over here. So, what I decided I was gonna do is I'm just gonna use the quick build and a luxury cell. Yeah, I was gonna use the luxury cell, and because I planned it out and it should all fit with just an extra corridor down there. And I can't. Right, okay, I've had enough riots on camera, so I'll sort that out myself. But yeah, but I'm gonna wait for that to be built. Then I'm gonna replace these walls with jail walls, bad walls, and then that'll be it. So I'll see you once I sort out this riot. Right, so the riot's been sorted out. Very brutal, as you can see. Um, the main issue was that all the riotees were in this area here, and you know, I couldn't exactly get to them while a door didn't exist. So, yeah. Also, I did a bit of research into it. Not that hard research to pull off. Um, and if you look at maximum security prisoners, you can see that their main concern is food, because we're currently unable to actually provide them with any food due to the obvious lack of power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get capacitors installed all around the power station. So that way this area up here will actually be powered. Um, thereby making it so they can get food, and hopefully that should alleviate any future issues. Hopefully. But yeah, that I can probably dismiss these people now because I don't really need them anymore. Quite more than I wanted found themselves dead, but that's what happens. I really need to get power into this place, because if we don't get this power in here, right, I'm actually gonna make it so that these are the highest priority. Because if these aren't done, then, well, no, nothing good can come of it. But essentially, I'm going to start with a cafeteria. I might need to eventually make a power area for each block. I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, but, you know. Right, I'm going to do what I've done before and increase the number of delivery area. In fact, no, I'm going to need to start off by getting the staff in. So let's work on... Okay, not many guards died, actually. So yeah, we can just work on deliveries just here. And try and get these done as soon as possible. Because hopefully that way, you know. Oh, we got a lot of dead bodies, don't we? I don't see why only one vehicle's coming, unless there are already more over here that's gone by. No. Well, either way. Oh, that's usually not got too much stress on it. What does that mean, and? Oh, it's a logic circuit. Connect. No. Yeah, I can't tell. Oh, this guy's starving. That's not the best. But, Oh, some of these have gone in place. Are we able to hire more staff now? No. Own locker. Yeah, I'm getting lockers in. So why can't I get more guards? In fact, I should have more than... Do I have more than 71? Maybe I need more weapon racks. I'm going to call for another weapon rack to be put in place. Just one more. And I'll see how that affects the number of guards. armed guards I can have, but for some reason I can't, for the sake of me, fit one of them in here properly as I'd like it. Maybe it's because it's against the wall and it'll just fit there by itself, but yeah, it's just a bit puzzling to me. But hopefully it'll get itself sorted at some point. Yeah, hopefully these guys can ignore all the dead bodies. And this is exactly why we have those health people. And a capacitor's gone in. Is that the capacitor that... Oh no, the other ones haven't gone in yet. Oh well. But yeah, that should be getting sorted out right now. And yeah, this is lowering the amount of cars. Anyway, let's have another look at these. So, as I said before, I want to make these jail doors, not jail doors, barred walls instead. Oops. Let's get the quick build up again. Luxury cell. Like so. And then, yeah, I wanted the... Maybe it's because it comes as a set, but, you know... Perhaps we can just order for those walls to be put in place anyway, down at the barred walls. No, right, so... What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to order for the construction of this like that to be made. And then I'll manually fit in the way that it's built up on there. And oh right, that's on walls and doors. I need objects. Like so. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, I'm gonna try and fit it in like that. So that has a pillow on it, I think, as well. So I'm gonna make these comfy beds instead of the beds that are there, because I want these to be the luxury cells, the best of the best. Because even if it doesn't work for me for some reason, that's cell quality ratings, I still want to exploit the fact that in this game, when there are gangs, the gangs will try and get their gang leaders into the better cells. That's just how it works. Yeah, I want to try and get that sorted out as well. In fact, I might make some of these luxury beds, comfy beds, and some of these normal beds, because I've got a bunch of beds that I need to get sorted out and put somewhere. TV's here. Come on, let me click on it. Let me click on it. There we go. Stupid thing doesn't let me click on actual objects. But yeah, office desk. Is there anything else in there that I would need to... There we go. Like that. Right, now I don't want this chair. I instead want... Are you able to get other... oh, that improves the cell's grade. What about an office chair? Chair office. swivel chair. It improves the cell's grade and it's central on the desk. Win-win. So yeah, that's a direct copy of the luxury cell. And I'm also desk fancy, except that doesn't increase the cell's grade, so there's no point doing that. But yeah, this is generally the idea of the cell that I'd like to have put in place. And I'm just for the sake of it, you know, I'm gonna make all the jail doors red because I want them to be red. La la la. What are the walls gonna put in? Brick wall. Again, like normal. Or could I make it that wall? Build coloured walls to indicate a certain security sector of the prison. Yeah, I'm gonna play around with this. I'm gonna make these cell walls red, and I'm now gonna look at this death that just occurred. Killed by armed guard with a shotgun. I don't think free fire's on, which means that this is something that simply happened. Does that actually connect with the door? So, sorry, with the wall. It's a barred wall. So can it connect? I think it's like a pseudo wall. Like if you look over here, you can see how it's sent out, if you get what I mean. And it's structured in, although that, no, that's not, no, forget what I said. But yeah, I think that there indicates the fact that it's simulating as an actual wall, despite the way it looks. Let's hope that's what it's meaning. Also, a bunch of these being put in, which means as soon as, in fact, is this even turned on? Utilities. Oh no, these ones also need to be put in place. And then finally, we'll be able to use the kitchen. Because that's something we haven't been able to use yet. Unfortunately. Well, let's hope this works out. Right? Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. But even as we're saying that, you know what I want to do? I want to increase the load on it. I'm going to increase the load of what will be on that power generator by adding more lights in. I know it won't increase it too much, but it'll increase it all the same. And that seems so, why not? You know, why not do it? Oh, it's harder in the dark, to be honest, to see whereabouts exactly the lights need to go. Sorry, I mean it's harder in the light. Okay, that'll be it breaking from the lack of capacitors. How much power station? Why has it only got a maximum 50 units output? They're all meant to be connected to this. Switch on. Ah, yes, its maximum power production is 500. Is it sustaining? Oh, no, it's 605. It'll need a few more capacitors. Has it just self-adjusted? Nope, it's just not powered any of the items. And then the green area should go off at some point. Yeah, that would be it. Yeah, so we just need a few more capacitors put in, and then we can have food. But seriously, we really need food in here. Our maximum security prisoners are starving to death. Quite literally, we've got another starvation plague like that's causing mass death, just like before. Oh, You know, I'm glad I'm not running a prison in real life, because a lot of those people would be dead right now. Well, they are dying, but we would have a massive starvation issue in the prison, and death issue, and riot issue if I was managing a prison. Ish. You know, I don't see why I haven't also got them running along here. Like that. That should be in line. And then I'm just going to finish this one row. And then I'll move back to the cells. In fact, I'm going to need to get power generated for the shop as well. Perhaps I could add an area down in the middle here for the generators, since it doesn't look like the paths are being used in that area. That's another common room. That was when I tried to, you know, do the letters of each of the rooms, but no, it doesn't end up as well as I'd have hoped. Okay, those are the maximum security walls, and I don't know why they look like that when they're being built. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. And I don't see what there is to complain about, if I'm being perfectly honest. The church could now become maximum security. This area here, though, needs to become staff only. The workshop is maximum security. Staff room is infirmary is maximum security. Do I need to put more beds in infirmary? Have I got all them sorted out? Oh, perfect. Another riot. Exactly what was needed. Right, where's this happening? Down here. That is tremendous. And precisely what we needed. Has this been constructed here? Yep. So, how many staff can I now employ? 71. This is the armory. Each guard requires their own locker in the armory. Why can I not have more armed guards? Because these are lockers, correct? Guard locker. Yes. So why can I not... This is a puzzle. Oh. Okay, where is this happening again? In the mail room. Right, why is this happening in the mail room? Have they not got their utilities? Well, no, they haven't, but I doubt that is the reason why. Should be fine just like that. And that should cover the entire thing. I think this is what I set out to be the intervals needed for hair. If my thing would just stop lagging. Ooh, I can power this on now. Let light, let there be light. Yes. Perfect. Now the cookers are on. Prisoners can be fed. And prisoners no longer need be desperate. I mean, they should probably still be desperate because... right. Let's look at utilities again. And make sure that there's enough electrical cables. So from here it's 16. From here that there's 16, which means from here that I'm going to test it out with just that for the moment, but that should cover it all, although it might be easier to go down, perhaps. I don't know. Which way should I do this? Yeah, let's test it out like that. That should push to the edge. If not, we can always pull it one over. But thank goodness we have power now. That could have gone incredibly badly. Acting like it hasn't already. But, you know, all's well that ends well, if this ended well at all. Right, so objects. Yeah, actually, no. Have we even got lights in here? Push down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. Let's make sure that we actually have lights in this area, because I don't particularly want to have my doctors working in the dark, because I'm not sure, I may be wrong, but I don't think that'll make for a very good practice. Although, why is it called practice? Oh dear, we got another two next to each other issue. And for the sake of symmetry, I can't exactly ignore that. Ignore placing two together. And then that should work for going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so in the center at some point we're going to have a double thing. Exactly what we wanted. Yeah, just what we wanted. Well, at least they're going to have light. As long as I actually put the power station in here. And this place will also need light. Because, you know what? I haven't put it in here either. Not the best choice, but yeah, I'm just gonna do a very, very quick point of, you know, definitely won't take long at all, of me putting the lights in here. But actually, no, I have to do that between the episodes, won't I? Because unfortunately, we've run out of time in this video. So, if you did enjoy the video, then please do leave a like. And if you've not done so already, then please do subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you next time. See ya.